Morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Mark your attendance in the chat box, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Who is this, Sonia's? Please write the student's name. Students, write your own name. Otherwise, it is difficult to mark your attendance. Arpita, I cannot see you. Kindly switch on your video. Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Kanishka and Vimika. And now, who is this without the name? We'll wait for another 2 minutes and then we are starting with the class. You can say today is your reading skills practice. You will be given roles and you have to read the dialogues of the given characters. Fine? Kanika will do chapter number 6. So the presentees are Srijanya, Harsh, Gunjan, Mitanshu, Shubham, Dolly, Ojas, Pratiksha, Soumya, Vanshika, Priyanshi, Arpita, Ayush, Abhijit, Kanika. No, that is not coming, Kanika. All right. Yes, Gunjan, you want to speak something? Raising your hand.
No, ma'am.
All right. Sunny, if you want to give your retest of English, kindly send me the application. Same with Mayank. All right. So we will be reading chapter number 6, The Mystery of the Missing Ring. We have already done role play. Today we are going to read it. So who will read the first paragraph? You know the rules. Either raise your hand or write your name in the chat box, otherwise you will not get the turn. Yes, Vanshika, you may start.
Chapter number 6, The Mystery of Missing Ring. Rainer is a small antique jewelry shop. It has one long counter where the jewelry is shown and sold. Mr. Wignair, the owner of his office, is a little room behind the shop. The two assistants, Miss Suskind and Mr. Morias, are in the shop getting ready for the day. Is on Mr. Moria is at the shop window putting piece of jewelry for display, where Miss Suskind is on another side of the room near the safe.
Very good. So they are just giving you an introduction that this shop is of Mr. Regner's, and this is a jewelry shop in which there are two attendants named Mr. Stein and Mr. Morris. Fine. And first page we have Mr. Morris dialogues and something in bracket. Okay. Srijanya will read the brackets and Aryan is Mr. Morris on the first page. You both can start, Srijanya and Aryan.
as he delicately puts piece of jewelry in the shop window.
There, I have finished putting the jewelry for display. Will you please look the safe, Miss Susskind?
Miss Shushkai locked the safe. Mr. Morris walked up to Shushkai, takes the safe key and walked back to the window.
Very nice. See, like Srijana and Aryan did the reading, everyone whoever gets a chance has to read like this. Like Aryan was become a Mr. Morris, so he will not say Mr. Morris and then start reading. We all know that Aryan was Mr. Morris, so he read his dialogue. All right. Okay, Aryan, continue with Mr. Morris and
Susskind isn't is
wait,
strange
wait,
for a
Aryan, just ignite. Aryan, just give me a minute. Aryan, you will Mr. Morris, Srijanya again the bracket, and the Panchu, you will be Miss Susskind. Okay? We may start now.
Miss. It's strange girl to be looking into the window of the undertaker's shop opposite to us for such a long time. Nothing in that window except two urns. Why do you think she's standing there for so long?
From the other side of the shop, I have no idea, Mr. Morris. But then I pro- but then I probably have noticed her details about people with many of us miss.
A
Very
man
nice.
walks into the
Okay, wait,
a
wait,
man
wait. Srijana, just wait. You will continue. Let me just discuss these two dialogues. You can all mute yourself except Srijanya. Dipanshu, yes. Okay. Now, what is happening that Mr. Morris has observed a girl standing near the window of Undertaker's shop. Undertaker's shop is a shop in which uh, you will get the material for burying the bodies. The dead bodies in the foreign countries, we bury them instead of burning them. So, Undertaker's is that shop. So, she was finding it very strange that why she is standing there for such a long period of time. Then Miss Suskine says that yes, you are very observant and I would never notice that girl. Yes, Srijanya.
A man walks into the shop chewing gum. He is wearing a blue suit and a very bright necktie. He is about 35 years old.
Ayush, you will be the man.
Hello, could you please show me some drinks?
Mr. Morris, go and stand behind the corner near the safe.
Now, what is happening? A man, if you can see the photo also, walks into the shop with chewing gum. He is chewing a gum in his mouth and he is wearing a very bright suit of blue color and a red necktie. And he appears to be of 35 years old and he asked if he could have some rings and then Mr. Morris shows him. So this was this type of dialogues you have also created earlier. Any doubt till here, anyone? But you'll get a chance. Just give me a minute. The chance will be given to everyone. Don't worry. Okay, just give me a second. All right. Now we have 4 dialogues. We'll do first 4 dialogues. Till here. Mr. Morris man, Mr. Morris man. Do I have new hands? Okay. Kanika, you will be Mr. Morris. And
Okay, ma'am.
Ravneet, you are the man.
Ma'am, can
Ravneet,
I read?
Kanika, just wait. You are man, and Ayush, you will read the brackets.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Hello.
can,
Ma'am, can I start?
yes, Kanika.
Mr. Morris, sure, sir.
Ayush, read the brackets.
Take out 3 rays of rings from the safe.
Here you are.
Man selects 2 or 3 rings with his left hand.
What are the prices of these?
Mr. Morris, showing the man the price tags.
What? The prices are written here, sir. What kind of ring are you looking for? Do you like any of these? Man, this ring is very pretty.
All right, thank you, 3 of you. Now, what is happening? That they are having a conversation for the rings. Mr. Morris is showing him the 3 trays. He take out the 3 trays from the ring and showed him. And the man selects some of the rings and asks for the price. So Mr. Morris tells that price is already written on the price tag. That is with the rings. The man says for one of the ring that this is very pretty ring. Now again we have Mr. Morris. All right. 2 dialogues of Mr. Morris and 1 dialogue of man and brackets. Let's give the roles. Diksha, bache, you can take care of yourself. You just listen in the class today. And you can lie down if you want. All right. Okay, Bhumika is Mr. Morris. Dolly is man. And Priyanshi Gadarwal will read the brackets. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Morris.
So,
Yes, sir. The craftsmanship is truly praiseworthy. The diamonds and rubies are beautifully set in the shape of a flower.
Yes, but it is also very expensive. Why don't you show me some more rings? What about those rings?
Pointing to a 4th tray in the safe, Mr. Morris turns away to take out the tray from the safe, turns back and is about to put the tray on the computer.
Where is the diamonds and ruby flower ring? It was right here.
Setting down the tray.
Mrs. Suskind, can you please come here?
Mrs. Susskind comes and stands beside Mr. Morris.
all right. So what is now happening? That Mr. Morris is telling why the rings are expensive because the craftsmanship. Craftsmanship means the people who are designing are working very hard and they have set the diamonds and rubies in a shape of a flower. Then he asks that it is very expensive, kindly show me more rings. As Mr. Morris turns to take out the fourth tray, and as he put the fourth tray on the table, he noticed that the flower ring is missing. And then he called Miss Suskind. It is not Mrs. He calls Miss Suskind to stand to come near him. Alright. Then we have Mr. Morris, man, Miss Suskind, and man. Others who have not got a chance, come on, read. Come forward. Dipanshu have already got a chance. Others, anyone? Dhwani, what happened? All right, very good. Okay, Dhwani, you will Mr. Morris. Gunjan, you are man. Old Priyanshi will be Miss Suskind. And Dolly, you will read the brackets. You can start.
So, have you decided on the flower ring? So, if you give it to me, I will find a box for it.
Man, I haven't decided on anything. I want to see more rings if you remember.
Putting away the other rings.
That case, Mrs. Klein, can you please ask Mr. Renai to come here?
Exit Mrs. Kind. Mr. Morris come out from the behind the counter and starts to look for the ring. So does the man. Mrs. Kind and enter and also begin to search for the ring.
Sir, why don't you look in the turn up in might have fallen into them.
The man glares at Mrs. Kind. His face has gone very red and he has stopped chewing gum, but he bends down and feels around his turn up. He finds nothing. Glaring at Mrs. Kind.
Gunjan, read.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear. Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Ganesh, you cannot speak in
Ma'am, your voice
between.
is...
Please write this in the chat box. None of you is allowed to speak in between. You break the flow of the class. Now what is happening? The ring is missing and then Miss Suskind asks the man to check his turnips. Turnips are the pockets. It might have fallen there. The man becomes very angry and he checked his turnips, but there was nothing there. Then the man said that you think that I have stolen it. He becomes very...
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Kanishk, check your internet. My voice is clear to others, I hope. None of them have any issue. Any doubt till here, anyone?
No, ma'am.
The first 3 pages that we have read. I'm giving you 2 minutes to read the first page again. And 6B, to be very clear, you do not have to do any writing part in the notebook for this chapter. We are just reading the chapter. You do not have to do any.
Ma'am, this chapter not come in our exam.
No, this chapter will not come in your exam.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, chapter 6 and 7 both are not coming in the exam.
No, chapter 6 and 7 both are not coming in the exam. Written part is not coming in the exam. For chapter 6, we have
Okay,
done a
ma'am.
role play, and chapter 7 is for your listening skills.
Okay,
Manchika
ma'am.
have
Thank you,
just
ma'am.
said that no written work to be done for chapter 6 or 7. Today's homework will be that I'll give you to find the difficult words and write their meaning. You have to find the words in the book and write the meaning in the book itself. It is just for your knowledge. All right. Okay. Yes. Continue reading. Okay. See, observant means the man who observe everything. And urns is a container. It is a decorative container which is made up of metal or a clay, in which we put the ashes. Ashes means when we burn a dead body, ashes are remain, we put in urns. No, Priyanshi, we will not do RTC answered in brief. Anything related to chapter 6 in the notebooks. Dolly, Mr. Regner is the owner of the shop. If you are done with page number 61, please write done so I can move to page 62. All right. Read page 62 now. First half above the picture. Vidya, I'm not speaking anything. All right, done. Yes, Gunjan.
मैम चैप्टर 6 का कुछ भी नहीं करना नोटबुक में.
Yes, Gunjan. And this is not a Hindi class.
ओके मैम.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Actually, I'm not speaking anything. Given time to read. Kindly read. Read page 63 now. Yes, Priyanshi.
Ma'am, let us say, ma'am, let us say
Priyanshi, your voice is not audible.
ma'am, now it is audible.
Yes.
Let me say that you give us difficult words and we find their meaning. So, ma'am, when did we submit this?
For the meaning, that's okay. You just have to do it for yourself. You're not doing for submitting. You just have to do it for yourself if you find any word. Write the meanings
meanings
and
of that word
that is difficult for you. That you think you do not know the meaning of.
okay, ma'am.
Alright. So we have done the half chapter today. Half will continue tomorrow. Be ready with a fun activity. Be ready for a fun activity also. And please participate. This is just for you reading. It is not for me. I'm giving you the opportunity to speak in the class. Fine. Take care till then and we'll meet tomorrow again. And I want the attendance like this, like 38 were present today. 38, 39. Fine, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Ma'am, have a good day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.